We're live. There's no one in here right now. Get it.
Okay, well, I just got the notification, so.
I think that's you that's in there.
Why it doesn't show up on here? It's Friday night, and
Friday night.
Pennsylvania is now open.
Yep.
There's no more COVID shutdowns.
Yeah, we forced our way open, our legislators.
So now everybody's out partying it up.
Yeah.
It's the first Friday night.
We got 3, 5. Here we go.
Hi.
Welcome.
How's everybody doing?
Well, here we go. Yeah, hope you guys have a good week too.
Crystal.
So, for all of our new subscribers, we've recently got a lot of subscribers from Hidden Heights Farm. We think we are here to live simpler, smarter, and by the word of God. We cherish our Father, and we love growing healthy food for our family. So, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask.
Jeremy always said that so recently Bigfoot Farmer became monetized. So Jeremy always said whenever he was monetized, we would do a go live. And I always said, no, we won't. I don't want to do that. But, so that's what we're doing. So you were monetized 2 days ago?
Yep, 2 days ago. Hey, Paula Wells.
Hi,
how you doing?
Paula.
Yeah,
I feel like we should
thank Paula.
We should go meet Paula.
Yeah.
Paula's been there forever.
Yeah. Pretty much from the beginning.
Thank you.
Yep, we appreciate it.
Howdy from Deb in Central Washington. Howdy. Crystal found us from Hidden Heights.
Hidden Heights, yeah, they're awesome.
That would be awesome, Paula. We should come. Where does Paula live?
Well, let's ask her.
Where do you live, Paula? Of course, she's still here.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Oh.
Pep.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Pep. He's been there from the beginning.
Yeah, Pep's been there from the beginning.
Jeremy started Bigfoot Farmer after our third son was born. So he's 4 now. And when he started, she's in Missouri. And I have a 40-foot RV you can use when we come.
Nice.
Sweet, we should go.
Southwest.
I grew up in Kansas, and I have some family in Missouri, so that will work out.
I have family in Missouri too.
You have, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's my family too, so I was including them. We have families in Missouri. The Ozarks.
How close are you to the Ozarks?
Hi,
Shyla's in.
Oops, that's great. What was I saying before that?
Crystal's from Canada. Welcome.
Oh, I've never been to Canada. Oh, she lives really close to our families.
Cool.
Let me throw a rock and that's how close. Cool. Such pretty country.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been there for a long time though.
We're in Canada.
Canada would be fun.
Yeah. That'd be really cool.
I grew up in Colorado, north of Denver. It's an enriched refuge.
I think it's amazing with YouTube. You guys are across the country.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, Hidden Heights.
Hidden Heights.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Kevin, Rachel. Yeah. Kim's on. You're live.
We're live. So this is 4 years in the making.
4 years in the making.
Jeremy started Bigfoot Farmer. I was like, what are you doing with that camera and why? And stop. I don't know why you're filming changing a water heater, and those are the videos that you
the
started out
first video was
cleaning
cleaning
out,
a chicken coop,
cleaning
then
out the chicken.
a water heater, and it
Hey, Paula.
grew from there.
That's what Hidden Heights said.
Oh,
Hey,
cool.
Paula. So I'll admit, I thought back then when you started doing your videos that it was a weird hobby that you were going through.
Yeah, no, it's
So,
fun though. We've been doing,
The message is
keep going.
don't give up, because who knows what this looks like in the future. But this has been your goal. This has been your goal
to
from
be
the
monetized
beginning.
from the beginning. And family videos, just seeing the kids. Like I was watching old videos
Yeah, that
from
is
when
fun.
we first moved to this property. So we've been here on this property for 3 years. We purchased this property with Juliana's sister, Shyla, and her husband, Chris. And at the time, there was only 5 kids. Now there's 9. I was, I was doing YouTube. I would film like backpacking trips, small things at our own house. And then it just grew from there, especially when we purchased this property. It allowed us to do a lot more stuff, a lot more chickens. We have sheep, we have goats, egg layers, meat birds. We just got rabbits now. Chris just started rabbits, which is going to be cool. I've been doing pretty consistently now for at least 3 years since we moved on this property consistently. So.
Oh. Paula says you did the boys' room and you never showed the results. Like when we did the attic.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
Paula knows every video. That's awesome.
We should, because that's a really cool room. That's one of my favorite parts. So we couldn't live. So when we
Thanks to Pep.
Yeah, Pep. Thanks, Pep. When we moved in here, we looked at this property and we loved the property, but we started walking through the house and realized there's no way this isn't going to be big enough for all of us. My sister and I were both pregnant at the time. So until we walked up into the attic, and there was so much space up there. Just
full attic, yeah. You can walk
I'm
right
just
into it.
A regular storage attic. So we called on Jeremy's dad, and he lives in New Hampshire, where Jeremy's from, and is a contractor there. And he came down and built us an attic with all these little cubby beds into the pitch of the roof. So.
Yeah, I'll make a video. We've been married for 9 years. Hidden Heights asked.
Almost, not yet.
Almost. August.
8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
He said, I remember when we were dating and you said one day you wanted to have chickens. And I thought, oh, that's cute. Okay. I didn't think he was serious.
Now we have over 50 egg layers, 100 meat birds.
August 11th is when we got married.
That's not true.
It's not true?
It's not true. August 5th.
Oh, yeah. 2011.
Are you kidding me?
2011.
Yes.
I'm actually surprised I knew how many years we've been married. Hi, Kyle Randall. Jamie Arnold.
Jamie Arnold,
hey.
What's up, man? Awesome. Cool, welcome. Well, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I don't know if you guys, who's actually on, besides the ones that are talking. So.
She can never remember. See, I'm not the only one who can't remember. I have 5 kids.
There's
I can't remember their birth dates, let alone how old you are and how long we've been married.
Yeah,
I can't
forget
remember
that
things.
one.
things. Oh, Kyle Randall is Paul's husband.
Cool.
Good to know. We're going to come visit you, Kyle.
Yep.
We're going to stay in your RV. Do you guys, I wonder if they travel with your RV. That would be fun. Hi from Maine, says Kevin.
Cool. Whereabouts in Maine? I'm originally from New Hampshire, so that's pretty cool. Around the Concord area.
Why'd you come to Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania. Something different. Moved down 11 years ago now. Moved down to Pennsylvania after college. Had a couple buddies down here. and stuck around, met you, and
Couldn't go back.
couldn't go back. Yeah. So that's cool.
Kevin is from Kittery area.
Okay. Kittery Trading Post.
Just hit the thumbs up button.
Yeah.
Says Hidden Heights.
Thanks.
Let's do that. Pep says I have a hard time remembering birthdays also.
Jamie Arnold's from Georgia.
Oh, I didn't know that. So yeah.
When are
are
we
you
coming?
coming? Well,
I need to do vacation.
we have, let's,
We'll figure
how about
it out.
next weekend? I don't have any plans. Paula said, I told you about them. You never listened to me. Tom
Welcome,
says,
Tom.
I love
Yeah.
your channel.
Thanks,
you.
guys. Yeah, you guys leave awesome comments. I'm just blown away about the camaraderie of camaraderie of just YouTube. It's amazing, and I really appreciate all your guys' awesome comments and your suggestions. Yeah, so keep it coming. It's definitely amazing to see this channel grow. We're at, I think I just saw 2.3 now, so that's amazing, and so hopefully it continues, and reach out to you guys. Is there anything you guys want to see in the videos that maybe I've missed, or maybe I said something and I haven't gone back to? We have a lot going on. I still work in a full-time job, and you know, it's a lot sometimes. Like this morning, I went out with the camera because I knew this afternoon time was a little tight. So that'll be.
He's always done Bigfoot in the cracks, kind of like everything that we do, aside from your job.
Mm-hmm.
All these little side hustles that we do, and raising our chicken and selling our chicken, and Bigfoot Farmer is all done in the cracks. Paula wants to know if you have any hikes planned, and how is your knee?
So my knee's been doing great. I've been actually training. I've gotten this kick of these ultra marathons. I've only gone a half marathon right now, so I wouldn't call it an ultra. Basically, running in the woods, so I've been doing that. There's one coming up in September that I'll be doing, which is called the World's End Fall Classic in Pennsylvania, and so I'll be doing that. And I've been training. I've started training really good now. But other than that, knee's doing good. I had two. If people that aren't familiar with the channel, you guys are new. I had 2 ACL repairs in 13 months. So that was pretty significant time where I couldn't do much. I was sidelined at work.
That's where one of the major benefits of living with another family came
Yeah.
in, because there's no way I could have done. We had just had our 4th kid after you tore it for the 2nd time.
We just got a bunch of goats.
And I could. Everything would have died if I was in charge. So
and it was winter
good.
time. And the second time was winter time. The second time was November.
So it was nice to have my sister's family, and to be able to just do everything, really. Kimbra says she wants to see your haircut.
My haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I
don't
agree,
know.
Kimbra. I think that's a good idea.
I like
I
it.
think it's like his good luck charm now. He won't cut it ever. Do you sell your chicken locally, or?
We do sell it locally. Yep.
Oops, I missed it.
Where?
I don't know. You moved it.
Sorry.
We sell our chicken. Yeah, we deliver all of our chicken. So I don't think we could sell.
We have to keep.
Somebody asked about shipping it, and I think
Yeah.
it would just be too expensive to get dry ice and
our
overnight
exemption.
it.
Our exemption is within the state of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania has some pretty good agriculture laws regarding how many birds you can butcher and sell within the state, and not have to have an inspector on site. You can get spot checked and stuff like that. You have to have, you know, safety stuff and all that. However, you know, it's pretty good for what we can do in state. So that's what we're going for.
I really thought our anniversary was August 11th.
I'm gonna put that one in my pocket.
Where did you come up with the name Bigfoot Farmer? My son swears he saw a Bigfoot close to your farm about 5 years ago. Ooh, there was a big bear
We had a
close
huge
to our
bear
farm
when we first moved in.
Oh, maybe about
Who
3 years ago.
who said that? You guys, who said that? They must be local then?
PGFFEMT 5895.
Cool. Where are you at? I'm assuming you're locally, because we do have a sign outside of our house. So I got Bigfoot Farmer from, well, the idea of it came from Psalm 119:03. That basically says, you know, let my word guide you and be the lantern upon your feet that guides you along the path. And the Bigfoot, I just like the name Bigfoot, and I thought, like, guide your foot, and the Bigfoot holding the lantern, that's God's word guiding us, and then the farm animals. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope
You just
hope
always
it does.
loved Bigfoot.
Yeah, and that too, and it just sort of fit together.
And you used to be barefoot all the time too, so you kind of were like Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I'll shut the window.
Hey, Farmer Brad, welcome. Welcome. And yeah, so we had a bear. When we first moved in, we had a bear up in our woods, and it ate,
attacked the neighbor's chickens.
went over the
Killed their
mountain,
chickens.
and then killed the other neighbor's goat. And they caught it in action, eating the goat, and they ended up putting it down.
Where in Pennsylvania are we?
Berks County. We are in Berks County.
Hey, from Olathe, Kansas. I grew up in Cape Cod. Love your channel.
We have never been in Oklahoma, or at least I haven't.
I have.
Hidden Heights asked that.
We should go. Can we? We'll
Yeah.
go to Paula's house
Go to Paul.
first, and then we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll jump over.
Road trip. That'd be fun. Can we move this a little bit? Let's see here.
Farmer Brad, did I say that?
Yep, I welcome Farmer Brad. Oh, they live in Pine Grove, just right over the mountain.
Oh, the bear was probably over there.
Yeah.
Somebody killed that bear, though. Did you say that?
Yeah, I did. Yep. Well, thanks for subscribing. And if you guys are local and want a farm tour,
yeah, people ask us that a lot. It's fun. I love that. I love that part of our community. That's what I always wanted. I love having the farm. I love that my kids get to grow up here on the farm. But I really want it to be a community affair and keep our doors open. And
for sure.
So we have some people coming over tomorrow, actually, for a farm tour.
Yeah. So hit me up in my email, BigfootFarmerRanch@gmail.com, which you can find in all the descriptions of the videos. We'll make a date. Oh, Paula lives an hour from Hidden Heights.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Let's see.
This says I stopped by to drop a like. But the Crockers
All
are
right.
live.
I know, I saw that too. We lost connection for a minute, but we're back. I saw the Crockers are live too. It's all right. So yeah, the chicken tractor. So I was using 1x3s, and I'm gonna be posting a video here soon. Well, actually, no, I commented on it. It actually blew up. by our wind. I don't think there was enough. I don't think there was enough material for the screw to hold on to. So keeping it Dutch showed up, man. That's sweet. Welcome, man. Thanks for stopping in. So yeah,
So we have to revamp the chicken tractor.
Yeah.
We talked to his dad and some other people and suggested using 2x3s for some of it instead of the others.
yeah,
Whatever you're using.
yeah. The 1x3s. And also it's 8x8, and I really want it 10x10. That way I can
Get more birds in
get
there.
more birds in there. Especially if we're gonna do more and having less tractors. I mean, you can do. I mean, there's tons of different designs. I mean, but I just really like the Joe Salatin because you can put you can put a lot of birds in there. So, because I like to do 2 square foot per bird, so I can at least put 50 in a 10x10.
Keeping it Dutch said, tell Hidden Heights to give you theirs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We'll pick it up on our road trip.
Joe, man, I can't think of it. Oh, this is his last name, Skokovich. His chicken tractor. I like it. I don't think you can put 50 birds in it though.
We need
Kevin,
it to
you can say that. You can. I'm not too sure how big that is.
Skokovich.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It needs to be light enough that I can do it if I need to.
And that's
I
the
don't
reason why I
have-
chose that wood.
I don't have to do it very often and really ever because if you're working late, then Chris is here to do it. But occasionally there are times, or like we have a vacation plan coming up, so we have to have somebody come in and move it. And if you're not a big, strong Bigfoot, it's hard to move that big one. So
Hidden Heights says 30 birds max. So
we
that's
could do it
that's
in
a good
couple.
amount of birds.
I mean, that would
still.
be an idea too, to do it in a couple, 2 or 3. We usually do 100 birds at a time. Costs about $250 to make. Well, we need something that's gonna last because we put a lot of time and money into multiple types of tractors, and
Yeah, we have
we're
our
still
plans.
figuring out the one that works the best here.
So, but yeah. For each busy change, you can track the waters. Cool.
I daisy chain my chicken tractor waters. Florida beach vacation? I wish.
Yeah.
We're going up north in Pennsylvania.
Pocono Mountains, if you familiar with that. Welcome, Wendy.
Good evening. Mrs. Hidden Heights says, our design is heavy to move. Yeah.
I think all of them are pretty heavy.
And we really-
especially if you use 2x4s.
We live in a really, really windy tunnel, and so it needs to be heavy. I mean, it needs to be heavy
Yeah.
enough that it's not going to blow over or staked down all the time.
I mean, the wind blew. Our trampoline was staked down, and it threw it around like a rag doll. And
yeah,
so,
we lost a lot of things that way.
Yeah, so even if it works, it might be too light still. So we're gonna have to figure something out. I just don't want birds in the tractor while it's
Get a wind generator.
Yeah.
That's what Farmer Brad said.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I thought of that. I need to figure out that.
Hidden Heights has a quick anchor system. It's super windy there too. I like your system for staking the poultry net.
Yeah,
I showed the
it's
other day
so much
because we
easier.
use T-posts to tighten up our poultry net, and it takes that much longer to move them. And
Just
I
a
liked
tent-
your little
yeah.
tent post idea, or tent stakes. That was pretty cool. Farmer Brad said he lived 5 minutes from Disneyland. Flies. But never went. I did go to Disneyland. I've never been to Disney World. We've never done the Disney World thing. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine 5 kids at Disney World? I would lose half of them, that's for sure. We have to travel with
multiple strollers.
All of our family, or it takes a
Yeah.
village to raise our family. So we're going on a family vacation with my parents and sisters and their families, kids. So it'll be fun. Are we all thought about this point? No.
All right, Hidden Heights. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for the shout out. You guys are doing great things over there. So thanks for stopping in. Silver Dollar City in Harford.
Oh, I grew up going to Silver Dollar City a ton. I love Silver Dollar City, especially at Christmas time. I don't know if they still do it as big as they used to, but
Is that in Kansas?
no, it's in Missouri, like Branson-ish area. Paulo Wells says later there. Oh, to Hidden Heights.
Can you guys hear us good? I'm hoping you guys can. Using my brother-in-law's iPad.
50 hours. Holiday World. I don't know what that is. Yeah. This hasn't really been the season for vacations
I
for
know.
us. But that's alright. One day.
Yeah, we're just PA's just starting to open, like we talked about in the beginning. They're actually forced a vote to open. We'll see how that goes.
Turn those super chats on. I don't understand a super chat. I'm kind of new to this world. I know I've seen them on Sawyer Ridge. Isn't that they do super chats?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe it's like a donation or something. But
Thank you.
yeah.
That's sweet. It's fun. It's a fun.
I think I really enjoy seeing old videos. I was watching old videos yesterday, and just the kids of it just growing, and just to see how they were interacting with the animals back then, and now they're taking over chores. Absolutely love doing projects with the kids, and they seem to like it too. And I've talked about this in a video. I definitely don't want to push things onto our kids if they don't have to, because I mean, ideally, this is what we want to do, and if they want to do it, they can join in. If not, then they can go off and play. But if they see us enjoying it, eventually they're gonna like it too. I'm hoping.
I think we've always known how blessed we are to be able to live here and have this life. It's something we've always dreamed of doing, but never thought we would actually get to do. But I think during all the shutdowns, it really became, even more so apparent how incredible it is to be here, because I don't think they felt shut down at all. There wasn't really a change, and other than the couple of them weren't going to school anymore, but they have all the science and the STEM and all they could ever need. Even out there, we do math even out there. So it's a pretty awesome place to live and to raise your kids. It's pretty fun. It's noisy though. There's a lot of kids in this house, and
I pulled up the driveway today, and you could hear everyone yelling. And I was just like, oh.
Just because you come home at dinner time and it's like everyone's breaking down before bed and they're hungry and the food's not ready fast enough, and so it's noisy. It's definitely that's been an adjustment.
Yeah.
So we had to figure out the super chat thing, says Paula Wells. That's really sweet. We'll figure that out. Knox Mateo says you guys are great. Thank you, Knox.
Let's see here. Larry, how are the bees? So the bees they're doing all right. I wouldn't say good. They currently, I checked this morning, I ended up having to get 2 queens. You guys will see this coming soon. I had to get 2 new queens, and I introduced those, and the queens are currently out of the cages. However, I haven't seen any eggs yet. They're two queens that have been mated. And now I have two hives. I have a full standing hive, and I have a nuke box. So I have two separate hives. Um, for those you guys, if you guys know bees, there's only one queen in a hive. So I'm hoping within a week I'll start seeing some eggs and larvae. Hopefully they stick around because our bees swarmed originally in the year, and that's when I met my neighbor Lamar, and we ended up getting a nuke from him. And then they swarmed again. We've had some really bad rainstorms, like flash rain, and I'm thinking when the queen left, we had a virgin queen, however, it died because of those storms. So basically, I've started. This is the third time I started over. So
Bees are complicated and fussy. It's not that easy. Well, hasn't been for us.
Well, it's significant because we only have one hive. You know, if you had a bunch of hives and you had a problem with one, you can fix it. You can fix it without having to really spend more money. But the problem is we only have one hive, and
I really honestly mean it too. I don't even mind if we don't have success this year. It's been pretty cool to meet more neighbors and more people in our community and learn more about it. So I think that's a success, and we'll just know better for the next time.
Yeah.
It would be pretty awesome to get some honey this year, though.
Yeah, I've been doing bees for 3 years. First 2 years
we got beeswax. That's it.
Yeah, man, it's flying.
I know. There's one that keeps bothering, like, kind of right in my eye.
Yes, we haven't got honey yet. Out of 3 years, they swarmed. We've had real good honey production. And then they swarm at the end of the year, and they take their honey with them, and I miss it. I haven't been doing a good job up until now checking on the bees weekly. So when I went to go check, all the honey was gone. They swarmed, and all the honey was gone.
Well, it's been harder. This year has been easier to keep up on things because we don't have a baby anymore.
Yeah.
So that has been the case the previous years, and so this has definitely been easier to keep on top of things this summer. Are you still doing bees? Are you doing bees in the same location each year?
They haven't.
That's a good. Yeah, you have.
Well, first year I had them out in the pasture, and yeah, we had them out in the pasture first year, and that's where I had awesome honey production. I had a full tower. I had the 2 supers and 3 honey supers. It was full of honey, and I lost track. I didn't lose track. I didn't probably check on them as much as I should have. And when I wanted to go harvest it, there was no honey. So
they left and took their honey.
Yeah, they left and came back and took their honey. So that was a bummer.
Well, maybe we should move them back out in the pasture.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff out there, but we're gonna get some honey. I know it this year, and it's gonna be good because then we're gonna have a story. I'm learning a lot, especially from Lamar. He knows his stuff. He has over 1,300 hives from Pennsylvania all the way to South Carolina, and that's what he does full time. And yeah, he's been awesome. So that's huge. That is huge.
Honeybees are trial and error sometimes. That's how everything has been for us. Trial and error. We're good at trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
But we always get back on the horse again.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
Yep.
So that's probably been your major thing this last couple of months is the bees. You've been spending a lot of time on those. And we've upped the ante on the chickens, on the meat chickens, and I've been doing a lot more of that. We kind of like dabbled in it the last couple of years.
With selling chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just kind of made a big push a couple months ago for marketing. We weren't really good at that in the past. And And then from there, it's like we ran out of chicken really fast, and we ran out of chicken for the next round before we had even butchered it.
The last one we did.
So
we had no chicken.
And even, I mean, this round coming up, I think we're going to be. We won't have much left over. We won't have much left over, which is good. So we've ordered a bunch more rounds so that we can keep them coming in that way, because you can't just grow chicken overnight. So
right.
we'll have chickens in different stages now. So
2 weeks, 2 weeks we're getting more birds, and then after that it's like 2 to 3 weeks we're getting another 100 birds. We're really making a push on this, and that's why I want to dial in on the tractor, especially so Drowned can move it.
Yeah, because now we need more hands on deck too.
Yeah.
Hidden Oaks Homestead said, "Love your beams." Thanks.
Oh, thanks.
This house is.
It's an old house.
Super old, and
you redid it, yeah.
The beams are the original beams, but they painted them. That's what I don't love about them. They look good in the video, but in person they just look painted brown. Was it last year or the year before for the swarm catch videos?
Oh, she asked. Mrs. Hidden Heights.
Oh.
So, did we miss any questions?
I don't think so. I think I stayed up on him pretty good. I tried to anyway. Who's mowing?
That's Chris.
My brother-in-law. It's never ending mowing around here.
Especially because the amount of rain that we've been getting.
So,
it's good for the garden.
You start in one section, and then by the time you get back around to that section, you have to start all over again.
Yeah, we have a lot of pasture. We have a lot of pasture, and we have a lot of grass that is just for yard use. Which eventually we want to use with apple trees and different kind of, expand the garden. So, but it's just getting to that point. Can't happen overnight. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think they were outside working in the garden. My sister and brother-in-law. Oh. Are they closer? Because a while ago, probably 6 months ago, we of moving two families in together and sharing a household and sharing a kitchen. They aren't as camera interested, I guess, as we are. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing to do, to walk around and video yourself, talking to yourself. So it's hard to get used to, and you've just been doing it for so long, and I've just been used to you doing it for so long. So we talked about doing that today, and she was on board for that. I don't know. We'll get him in here. Do you have some ideas to share about setting up a pantry prior to becoming self-sufficient at gardening and preserving?
Well, to be honest, we need to do better at preserving our food.
I would like to do better at preserving our food. I was just talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
It's a desire of life. There's just so much going on. So to have the time to preserve, our preserving consists of freezing.
Yeah, freezing, and we give a lot away.
And pickling. So we pickle the things that we can pickle and giving away. Yeah. Like we have greens coming out our ears right now. So anybody who stops by leaves with bags full of greens. So we freeze a lot. A cool trick I do with the greens, because I love to grow them, but we can't eat them fast enough, and we do a lot of smoothies, so we put our greens in our smoothies a lot, is pureeing them, like putting a little bit of water and the greens, like whatever it is, kale, Swiss chard, spinach, in a blender, and pureeing them, and then putting them in ice cube trays and freezing them.
Those are always good.
Well, it's awesome, because in the winter, we used to buy like green powder, like expensive organic green powder that has all kinds of good stuff in it from Amazon and put that in the kids' smoothies over the winter when we don't have them from our garden. But then we were making a smoothie one day and started with the greens instead of starting with the bananas or berries or whatever. And we're like, oh wait, this would be awesome to freeze in ice cubes. So that's about the extent of our. We have 3 or 4 freezers in the basement, one in the garage, and so we stock it full of whatever we can freeze. We freeze.
Yeah. So we're learning.
Pickle a lot. Tomato sauce. We've done some of that, but.
Hello, Good Simple Living. Thanks for coming in. Time investment. Yeah, we have a lot. Our time is spread out pretty thin, especially with working, an 8-hour shift, then coming home with, then getting right back to work with the projects, checking on the animals, mowing, all the normal day-to-day stuff on top of, getting time in with the kids. Because they need it too. I mean, I'm gone all day or evening, and
we end a lot of nights saying to each other, so what does your day tomorrow look like?
Yeah.
Because we talk, otherwise you have this idea of all the things you want to get done in your head, but then he thinks of all the things that need to get done in his head, and they all need to get done. So, Good Simple Living is very near to hitting 100K.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
Cool.
That's really cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, Crystal had to go put her 4 kids to bed. I hear that.
Yeah.
It's hard to get your kids to bed in the summer, isn't it? It's hard to get into bed when it's so sunny outside, and
because they're asking, it's still daylight.
Well, we just forget. That's happened so many times where we're like, oh my gosh, how is it 8:30 already? Too much time and too little ability. We get that. You only have so many hours in a day. And you can only sacrifice sleep for so long. He doesn't sleep very much. Yeah. Well, what do you say?
Cool, guys.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any last minute questions? Last minute things they want to see on some videos?
Prayer requests.
Any prayer requests? Yeah, for sure.
Pen just in case.
Yeah, get that. We really think the power of prayer is huge. It can change lives, and we were given the authority to heal the sick, raise the dead. So if you guys have any prayer we'd love to put you guys on our prayer list for sure. And we really appreciate you guys taking the time to watching our videos. It really means a lot, and it's growing. I know it's growing. It's growing well, and again, we had Hidden Heights Farm gave us a shout out. Sawyer Ridge gave us a shout out. Life on Beagle Road gave us a shout out. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them. They're actually local to us. We've become real good friends with them. So yeah, I mean, it's really awesome about this community coming together, and it's all about community at the end. So we just really appreciate you guys taking the time watching, all the comments you guys leave, all the tips, and we just thank you. So
I'm adding Jamie Arnold's prayer request and Good Simple Living's prayer request. And we keep them. It's on our wall, and we pray for them. So it's not just something we ask just to be nice.
Yeah.
We do it.
Yeah. So Jamie wants prayer for his wife. Come back. Good Simple Living.
Come back from Texas. You said come back. It sounds like his wife left.
Well, no, I was reading that. Yeah, I'll come back on a flight from Texas. Good Simple Living. Pray for our men and women on the front lines. Amen. Let's see here.
All right, got it.
Hello Wells. Pray for her dog.
Oh man, 17 years. Aw. That's hard. Oh boy, I gotta write fast. This is good.
This is good.
Crystal, praying for you. Oh,
Wendy. panic
Oh,
attacks,
definitely praying for you, Crystal.
night fear, anxiety. Yeah, we rebuke all that.
Ooh, praying for Wendy. I have some.
Kyle, yeah, we. How long does it take to butcher a chicken?
One chicken? You
One
should
chicken.
do that sometime. That would be fun to see.
Our last, we did
30 seconds?
4 minutes, 30 seconds.
You did it before.
Average.
You timed it?
Average.
Come here.
I'll go right over here.
No, it's okay. Actually, some people were asking about you.
That's alright. Mystery.
mystery.
The mystery man.
So Chris timed it 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
To butcher one from
One-
start to finish.
We did 100 birds one time in 5 hours. We're pretty close to 5 hours.
But that was multiple people doing it. But like
True.
just one person doing it.
Mhm.
I gotta make sure I get all these. Okay.
Tim, yeah, we found queen bees. We actually got
We
two.
purchased
We
them.
purchased them. Yeah, we purchased new queens.
Bought new queens. Marie Grace, praying for you.
Crystal asked. Anything
Any prayer requests on our end? Check out fermenting. Oh yeah. Prayer requests on our end. I think basically our prayer is always that we're following God's will for our life,
Yeah,
and that it would be, we feel like we have a lot of different avenues going on right now, and I guess prayer that we would have direction and confirmation that we're moving in the right direction.
I think that would be the biggest thing. Make sure,
Yeah.
pray that we're going in the right direction. We have desires for sure for farming, for YouTube, and we want to just make sure, that's what God wants us to do. So that would be a big prayer request there. So yeah, thanks. Thanks for asking. That's cool.
Mrs. Hidden Heights wants to see a video of how you prep the birds from resale for resale to customers. Yeah, we could definitely do that.
For sure.
That's the fun part, is getting it out to the customers, making the deliveries.
Karen from Scotland. That's cool.
We can't take the RV there, but we can visit there too. Are you guys Catholic?
A Christian.
You don't have to answer. Oh, no, we're not Catholic. Well, you were raised Catholic.
I was raised Roman Catholic, yep.
But no, we aren't. We are not Catholic. We just love Jesus.
Cool.
Thank you for your prayers. That's really sweet. Wendy, go finish the chores, and we will definitely keep you in our prayers.
Awesome. Well, guys, we thank you for joining us. Again, we really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your life to watch ours. And again, we will see you guys around. Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Yep.
Have a good weekend. Wait. I'm gonna miss that. Oh, shoot.
You
Where
can
is
see
it?
it there.
Takes too long to pop up there.
You'll see it. We'll see it again.
Are you sure?
It's delayed.
Yeah.
Pretty good from Mars to there.